Okay, yeah, that is it. Cool. So it literally is a new game plus. Or whatever chapter you want to start at.
And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
Alright, go and save it. God damn it. Come on. There we go.
Watch out.
Oh hell, it consumed my save file. Really? Oh no, here it is. 48 hours, yeah. Interesting, yeah. Oh, but that was 40. No, yeah, I did consume the save file. It's actually on. Oh, here we go. 48 hours, 51 minutes. That can't be right. It took me longer than 10 minutes to beat the. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so at least 40. Let's call it 50 hours total to beat it. Well, I think that was 9 minutes. Oh, there we go. That's better. That was that was a manual save, not this. Okay. So no, yeah, it took me like an hour and 10 minutes to beat the first mission this time. First chapter. No, it wasn't that long either. Yeah, so like I'm gonna say 49 minutes and 49 hours rather, and 25 minutes I think to beat the game the first time through. So I've been thinking about the ending a bit, and it's actually kind of interesting. At the very the last enemies you fight, the kind of mini bosses you fight before you fight when you're going around the illusory Midgar, they are actually I don't really know. I have theories, but one of them has like a sword that they're using. One of them has gloves that they're using. The other one has like arm cannons. I'm wondering if you look at the descriptions for them, yeah, that's the right one. And the scan information, it says that they are entities from the future seeking to preserve the future that they came from. I'm wondering if somehow they are like the mental manifestation, or somehow a manifestation of Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett from the future somehow. I don't know if that makes any sense.
The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that.
And how defeating the physics got some rubble that's off the ground. That's actually hard baked into the... Interesting. It's a lighting problem on that one. Actually, no, it might be a static mesh model placement issue on that one.
I felt that one in my guts.
You just keep on coming.
But I'm just wondering how... So, the implication is that at the end of the game, you...
The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
Have defeated the
I'm running on empty here.
we'll call them Whispers because it's a lot easier to call them that than the Watchmen of Fate.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
So I'm wondering if it's that implication's the correct one, or if it's kind of a fake out. We actually haven't really beat them. Maybe we've only
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
delayed what they're doing. So like we've dispersed them for the moment,
Can't wait to take
but they'll be
that
back
shot.
in the next game. Or if maybe there's like different epicenters of them throughout the world, and the group we defeated were just the ones like that have some sort of control over Midgar. And other groups have control over different areas of the world. Lots of questions. I do think, though, that a lot of the controversy around because I've been reading up and watching some of the reactions to the ending now that I've seen it. A lot of the controversy around the ending is people not understanding what's actually being shown. You're not seeing Zack present day, you're seeing Zack, or off the timelines, like you're seeing Zack in the past through some sort of sense that Aerith has. Not really there. Nobody actually sees them. It's just a way for the player to see what Aerith might be sensing, I think. 'Cause Aerith is sensing, they're walking through that place where Zack died. Aerith is sensing events that happened in the past through the live stream. And I don't think that Zack doesn't die either. I think he dies. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure he dies. But like other things in this game, maybe it's not the exact same moment or the exact same way or place that he dies in Crisis Core. And in fact, the moment that he gets killed happens directly after what we see in the end of this game. So I think it's, again, Nomura and others playing around with the timeline, making things a little bit more drawn out than they otherwise were in the original. People need to remember that. That's a thing. But I don't think there's any way they have Zack still being alive.
She's good to go.
I do think that Wedge is definitely dead. We hear him fall out of a window at Shunner HQ and fall, from, I think it's floor 62 or 3, maybe 4.
Let that be a lesson.
So he's definitely dead at this point. At the end of this game. Biggs is still alive. I'm pretty sure Jesse's dead, though. So watching the...
Attention all citizens.
I think it was either Night Sky Princess or it was Soldier First Class's video. They mentioned that on the table next to the bed where Biggs is at, and I think it's Elmira's, you can see Jesse's gloves and headband. So I think that signifies they found her body. So I'm pretty sure she's dead. Otherwise, I think that she would be there in that room if she was well enough to leave that stuff there.
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
And it's still kind of big that the Biggs is alive.
What's done is done.
And it could signify that things can change now. Maybe it is the fact that they did defeat the Whisperers, and now things are able to be changed. Because throughout the entire game, they're preventing things from happening differently than they did in the original game. Anytime something happens that wouldn't have otherwise happened, like Farrah getting stabbed by Sephiroth, Aerith falling down in the church, potentially killing herself, or getting captured, all those times the Whisperers intervene to prevent that from happening, or to rectify it.
But it's okay, because I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders.
Well, no more when Part 2 comes out, for sure.
Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees.
Yes, your fees.
No problem. I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
What was the boss in this area? So many bosses. Hard to remember. So you got all the Shinra troopers you're fighting. I don't think there's any one specific boss. Oh, and I did see some stuff that I missed on Max's stream the other day.
Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Some of it was just dialogue. There was a piece of material I missed. I forget what it was, though. I didn't see chat was covering the thing, and I was watching it on my phone.
You can have it.
in the air ducts before you go to the View the Director meeting, Schöner HQ. There's a piece of purple materia in the air ducts up there. I also missed some weapons.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck.
So, we're gonna need healing on Cloud. Definitely want to think about an MP up. Materia.
Well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was.
I think I might want to prioritize materia slots over damage at this point.
I was only trying to help.
So we need like crazy tons of tools.
Here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
So it's the same stuff we get before. I was wondering if they should give you something else, a little extra, more. But no, stuff you can't even use. Okay, let's have a look. See what we need to do. I mean, it's more physical damage, less magical damage, but we do have 6 slots, and all of them are linked. Yeah, you get at most 6, I think. Could do Iron Blade, which is a little more, well, actually it's less than this even. I need to do counter stance anyway, so well, let's do it. Now, Barrett's, what do you got on you? Got Elemental Lightning. I'm going to keep that on him for now. Steadfast Block would be very nice for Cloud at this point in time. I'm going to keep those. Definitely want to keep this. Parry Materia is almost maxed, so we'll keep it for a while. I really want to do an MP up though. Maybe we'll switch that out for MP up once we get that mastered. I think Aerith probably has an MP up on her, yeah. For summon, I'm going to switch this out with the Leviathan for the moment. Yeah, that's for your own self use, not for. If that was like the party ATV, I probably taken it off. Damn it, we do need to assess stuff, because I need to assess the Huntsman. Damn it. Decisions. Maybe I can put on a different piece of armor. Something with 4 slots on it. Nothing has 4 slots but the Magician's Bangle, though. Or bracelet. What do I have on Cloud right now? This? 39 defense? Whew. Say a lot of less defense, but then again, we're gonna have less damage on blocks, so maybe that'll work. So I need the SS. Absolutely need it. Okay, let's see how that goes. What are we at? Full health? Okay, good.
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
I'm just gonna end up selling all my healing items, to be honest. Can't use them. There's no reason to keep them. Actually, every item, period. You can't use any items in this mode. So everything I'm finding is gonna go straight to Gil, which is pretty good. Use it to buy some more material.
Station's intact.
I love the fact that they decided to make Sephiroth mindfreck Cloud so much. It's an awesome choice. And the way they decided to visualize it. In the original, I think most people know, you just had like a black screen with some text on it. Occasionally maybe it was red, usually it was white. And that was it. That was all these scenes were. There were far less of them. And it is interesting going to be to find out exactly what happens in terms of like the Cloud's mental breakdown and the whole trip into the live stream. I think a lot of the stuff that is happening now that might have happened then, I'm not really sure. Something is going to be a little bit different from that. Unless the characters aren't putting 3 and 3 together and getting 4, like the game's trying to imply. And yes, I realize that was 3 and 3 is 6, but that's the point. It's supposed to be. This is all trippy stuff, so. A lot of the times it's only Cloud seeing it, though, but like some mentions, like mentioning of things like the Shinra HQ and the infantryman comes up to Cloud and says, "Hey, I remember you." Everybody heard that and saw that, and it's just a matter of figuring out, them processing it. So I think that's probably the thing that might change in the next game or next 2 games, depending on when they decide to put that in it. I think it was towards the end of the second disc that happens, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, though.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now.
I also think that some people have complained about the kind of lack of emotion in Sephiroth's voice, but I think it works well because this isn't really, it's not that. It's not really Sephiroth here. It's still Genova and clones and whatnot. It's not even throughout this entire game. It's not really Sephiroth. It's Genova controlling things through the live stream. I don't think Sephiroth actually has that much consciousness.
The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you, the shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel.
Or at the very least, there are moments when he can assert himself through Genova, but I don't think it's all the time him.
That which binds us together would be no more.
In the original, Sephiroth really doesn't really play much of a part until towards the end of the game, last couple boss fights, and up until that point, it's always Genova.
It's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away.
I should say Genova's consciousness in the live stream controlling the Sephiroth clones. We'll see what they do with it in the remake, though. They are leaning pretty heavy on the reunion theory, though.
Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
Every time we see Sephiroth in this game, it's either a hallucination or it's a Sephiroth clone that's been changed into Sephiroth by Cloud being manipulated by Genova.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
Or literally being turned to Sephiroth, in the case of Shinra HQ. Everybody can see him.
You should get away from there.
We do deserve this. There's no way we're getting through this.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk.
Oh, crap.
It is not safe to remain indoors.
So I'm going to try and get the worst dresses this time around instead of getting the best ones.
This is an alert from
I'm going to actively try to.
the operation. An evacuation order has been issued to the
I still have to go through another third time to get the mid-range dresses.
You are
to get the trophy for getting all 9 of them, but not going to bother talking to NPCs this time around. It's not going to be a speed run, but it's not going to be as long as the first run either. I'd say it probably will take me about, well, depending on how many times I die, it'll probably take me about 40 hours to get through it this time, as opposed to the 50-ish on the first run. Again, depending on how many times I get my ass handed to me, which could be significant. So yeah, you get to pick up all the materia again. Interesting. At least the stuff that's sitting around on the ground. More interested on the weapons and the weapon chests and the... I think the accessory chests will be the same. The weapon chests, though, I think will be different. Or they should be, let's put it that way.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Maybe we'll just get copies of the weapons and I can sell them.
Are you okay?
I'll have to find out.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Alright.
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
So I'm going to choose the other option this time.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you want one. When was the last time you saw a real flower, huh? Plus, it'll make your girlfriend stay. I guarantee it.
How much?
Well, that depends on the
Interesting.
customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Wait, did we get this option before? I think this is a different option. What the hell? I don't remember this from the first playthrough. Don't be stupid.
Enough already. I'll give you 2 gil for it.
2 measly gil for a real flower? Come on.
5 then.
Please, that's not nearly enough. Besides, I clearly said it was on the... You're trying to get rid of me for 5 lousy gil. Sorry, but your plan won't work.
God, the snark. That's
Lovers
awesome.
used to give these when they were reunited.
So many
Look,
dialogue
I'm
options.
involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that
'Cause
what
they
you're
are.
all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Help me!
I think the reason Cloud can see these is, or when he touches Aerith, is because Aerith has this ability to change people. We've seen it throughout the course of the game. She changes Marlene somehow, calms her down. Same with Red.
Drop your weapon!
So I think the reason Cloud can see him is because Aerith touches him.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
I'll have to pay attention and see if she ever, like, touches Barrett or Tifa.
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
Alright. Here we go. Crap. Damn it. Wow. They are burst firing quite a lot.
it?
That could have gotten better. That could have gotten a lot better.
Hey, you there!
Surprised my health was pretty low. Come on. Waiting for you, damn dog. Oh, where's that grenade at? Blowing up my arse, that's where it's at. I gotta do a cure. I don't have enough time to do a cure.
Let's finish this. Not bad.
That could have been better too. Taking a bit of time to get used to they definitely have changed their attack patterns, which is nice. Makes things a lot more challenging.
The operations center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed to immediately. If you access the and avoid the process
Okay, now.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8 Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, this is 8-4 requested. Nothing to it.
All clear. You!
It's over.
Let's try this counter stance. Holy damn, this thing is awesome.
Steady. Let's do this. So long.
Okay, that went better. That went a lot better. No boxes.
Those in the vicinity are instructed to immediately. If you need to access the train station, please take a detour. Avoid the process.
I think there was a chest back here. There's also a scene I missed back here, I think. Potentially.
An evacuation order has been issued to the opportunist buildings in the vicinity of.
That bastard couldn't have gotten far! Stay alert!
Yeah, there's the huntsman.
Around